Good morning, I'm Abhyuday Shrestha, and these are the headlines for this hour. Government's attempt to replace an elected candidate by leader Bamdev Gautam as lawmaker draws controversy, termed as disregard to people's mandate. Construction of broad gauge railway from India's Jayanagar to Nepal's Janakpur Dham reaches its final stage. Locals elated, expecting an end to their transportation problems. Hurricane Michael makes landfall in the Florida Panhandle region, killing one person and flooding beach towns. And Chassel Youth Club and Machindra Football Club settled for a goalless draw at the Martyrs Memorial A Division League. Chassel fails to convert a penalty kick. Let's begin with the national political updates. The ruling Nepal Communist Party is preparing to appoint one of its leaders, Bamdev Gautam, as a parliamentarian. Leader Gautam was defeated in Bardia constituency number 1 in the election of the House of Representatives. Speculations are rife on the government's motive behind replacing an elected people's representative by leader Gautam, while not even a year has passed since the election. Lawmaker Rambir Manandar submitted a letter to the party leadership on Tuesday, citing his willingness to leave his position of Kathmandu constituency number 7 for leader Gautam. Gautam is said to have chosen Kathmandu 7, anticipating an easy victory after failing to convince the lawmaker of Dolpa to resign from his position. As per the previous practice, any influential leader had to leave the position in case of victory in more than one constituency, paving way for by-election. However, the provision was not included in the constitution, citing that it led to unnecessary expenses and imposed additional hassles on voters. Article 84 of the Constitution nonetheless clearly prohibits a single leader from contesting election from more than one constituency. But the ruling party is about to replace an elected leader by a defeated candidate, contrary to the spirit of the constitutional provision, moreover at the expense of a significant amount from the state coffers. This has also been termed as a blatant attempt to nullify the people's mandate. The agreement forged between the governments of Nepal and India 8.5 years ago to operate a broad gauge railway from India's Jayanagar to Nepal's Janakpur Dham is finally going to be implemented. The construction of the 35-kilometer-long railway track from Jayanagar to Janakpur Dham has reached its final stage. The track is to be further extended to Bardibas. Meanwhile, a freight train from India's Chhattisgarh carrying stones for the construction reached Janakpur Dham yesterday. The construction works are currently being expedited, aimed at making the track fully operational by the next Bivah Panchami festival, which is celebrated with a lot of fanfare in Janakpur. The residents of Dhanusha and Mohottari, among others, are elated as they have been facing transportation problems. The old railway service in the region has been closed for the past 5 years to allow the construction of the broad gauge railway. We'll take a short break here. We have more news coming up. Welcome back. There used to be many service seekers at the district postal offices all over the country 5 years ago. But in recent times, with the advancement of technology, emails and internet are used to send messages instead of postal letters, which has drastically dropped the workload at the postal offices. In this context, we had asked the employees of the post office in Chitwan what kind of service have they been providing in recent days. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
लोकसेवाको काम गरिन्छ हामीले त्यसपछि हामीले बैंकको सेवा दिन्छौं अनि हामीले पूर्व पश्चिम हाम्रो डाक सेवा सञ्चालन छ
बाहिर जानेहरुको चाहिँ ती डकुमेन्टहरु यहाँबाट पठाउनी पनि हुन्छ आउनी पनि त्यतिकै भइराखेको हुन्छ चिठी पत्र आउने क्रममा चाहिँ सरकारी अफिसका प्रायः चिठीहरु आउँछ अनि त्यसमा पनि विदेश जाने चिठीहरु अलि विशेष गरी नै आउँछ
चिठी पत्रहरु व्यक्तिगत रूपमा कम भए पनि वैदेशिक पार्सलहरुको संख्या वृद्धि भएको छ
We have more news coming up, but right now it's time for another short break. Welcome back. It's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And here's the question. What's your take on making the teachers under relief quota permanent, giving into mere protests? Your options are A, government's helplessness, B, negligence towards education quality, and C, opportunity for the experienced. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And it's time now for sports news.
Sports news.
Chiasol Youth Club and Machindra Football Club settled for a goalless draw at the Martyrs Memorial A Division League. In the match played at the Anfa complex in Satdabato yesterday, Chiasol Youth Club and Machindra Football Club couldn't take advantage of the opportunities created and had to settle for the draw. Chiasol had a good chance to score in the 35th minute, but Bisho Adhikari's shot hit the crossbar. Amir Shrestha then created another chance for Chiasol in the 54th minute, but his shot was denied by Machindra goalkeeper Deep Karki. Chiasol were awarded a penalty in the 75th minute after Bimal Ghartimagar was fouled inside the D-box. Hemanta Thapamagar couldn't take advantage of the opportunity as his spot kick was well saved by the Machindra goalkeeper. Both the teams couldn't score any goals in the match and had to share a point each. In today's Martyrs Memorial A Division League matches, Friends Club will take on 3-Star Club at 11 a.m. while Jalakil Youth Club will clash with Nepal Police Club at 3 p.m. And now, before wrapping up, here's a look at the top stories once again. Government's attempt to replace an elected candidate by leader Bamdev Gautam as lawmaker draws controversy, termed as disregard to people's mandate. Construction of broad gauge railway from India's Jayanagar to Nepal's Janakpur Dham reaches its final stage. Locals elated, expecting an end to their transportation problems. Hurricane Michael makes landfall in the Florida Panhandle region, killing 1 person and flooding beach towns. And Chiasol Youth Club and Machindra Football Club settle for a goalless draw at the Martyrs Memorial A Division League. Chiasol fails to convert a penalty kick. And that's all for the moment. Our next English bulletin will air at 11 this morning. Keep watching Kantipur Television HD for more news and entertainment. Thank you for watching. Have a good morning.